What's up, everybody? What's going on? Here we are today at my local LZ at the airport, which I love being at. We got the Roadster 322 meter out, and what we got going on today is that one of my previous flights, which was, I guess now it's been like 6 flights ago, I actually nicked one of my lines, which was one of my B lines that went all the way to the side, which is actually called the BR4 line. And what I'm doing now is I'm getting ready to actually replace it, and all it takes is taking off from the riser end and then unlooping it from where it's actually tied up over here on the edge. So we're gonna start taking this one apart. It's actually, I'll show you guys the nick really quick. Let's see. The winds are actually starting to blow a little bit. There it is. So we nicked the sheathing right off, and funny, man, I've been actually flying with it like this, so it still has all the strength there, but I've been wanting to actually replace it, which I finally just got the line. We ordered it through Cloud9 Paragliding, and they were like super quick. I couldn't believe how fast it actually came in, but I've been so busy with work and stuff like that that I haven't had time to actually put it on. So let's quit wasting time. Let's put this on and hopefully kite the wing around and make sure it stays nice and tight. Okay, so I'm over here studying my lines, and what I'm seeing here is that I obviously have to disconnect it from the riser end first, and you guys can see here, you can see how these other lines go through and then how it loops right here. So I'm gonna put the phone down like this so you guys can see. And then see what happens is once I have it all hooked up on the riser end, it just slides and then boom, that's it. So that's what we can't screw up. So we're gonna make sure that this stays the same. So obviously what I gotta do is pull this line out from the riser end first, pull it back through these, and make sure I have it looped just like how you see it. Very simple. It's amazing that that's what it is. There's no knots. This is just like a pull knot setup. So very simple, seems like. So I'm gonna go and try to replace this right now. We're gonna take it off on the riser end now and do this. Okay, so check it out. So this is going to be the part of the riser B line that I'm gonna actually take out, which is my BR4 line, right? This line right here is where we nicked, which we nicked it right over here, which I showed you guys. There's the nick. So the idea is when you take it apart on the riser end here, which I'm trying to show you guys the best I can. So you unclip the little plastic safety so the lines don't move, right? Make sure that that stays under. And then you see how all these are set up. We want to make sure that all my lines stay in order. So, and like I said, we got to get the red one off. So I'm going to slide all these over like this before I go taking it off. Boom, just like that. So these all stay in order so I don't lose that. And then I'm going to loosen this up. It should make a gap. And then I can pull this out and then pull it out from that end. So let's just take our time and do this, and hopefully we get the right line on here and the right size. So the winds are starting to pick up too. My wing's trying to go flying without me doing anything. So okay, so we just had to use my tool here to loosen this up, right? And it actually wasn't even that tight, which I was pretty shocked. But see how it just twists like this, then see it unthreads. Boom, I make the gap right there. Okay, so now we're just gonna slide this guy right out. Boom, like that. We're gonna keep it just like this for now so I don't lose these 4. But you know what? I'm gonna be safe and just screw this on just a little bit if my wing tries to go flying away, because the winds are starting to pick up a little. All right, so now we have this line taken off. Okay, so here's both of the ends of the new line here. They're actually exactly the same size. I, for some reason, thought that they were just different, but they're exactly the same. So that's not gonna be anything to be concerned about. What we got to be concerned about is how we knot it over here on this end. So let's go get to the end of the wing here, right? And like I said, the idea is we got to pull this. So let's set you down like this. Got some grass. Okay, we got some grass here in the way, but here's the other end of the wing. So the idea is I want to keep all these in order. I don't want to mess this up. So there's blue, purple, and then orange, right? So I'm gonna try to keep that same order. So, okay, so I'm gonna try to make sure I just do this right. It's a little confusing. So, right here, this is going to, okay, so I'm gonna loop this through and then out. Okay, so now I see it. So ready? I'm gonna hold these guys into place. It goes orange, purple, right? Okay, we're completely out. Hold on, almost out. Right, then we pull this guy out. So now we do the same exact thing. Boom, just like that. And now we pull, oop, I don't want to mess this order up here. It's hard to do this with just two hands. So I want to pull it like this. Try to keep all these open here. Like I said, I'm trying to keep everything in order. Very, very strict about that. Okay, so now we got this all open. Get the other end of my new line here, which is right here. Okay, now we're gonna feed these through just like this. See, we got the first one. We slid it all the way through the 3. Now I'm trying to get this through all 3 of these in the same order here. Okay, which we just got. So now we're gonna pull this new line. Oop. Okay, very nice. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. Okay, want to make sure here that they all look the same. Okay, looks like we got the same setup here, which you guys can see. So see, what I did was pull these lines through like this. We'll double check everything, make sure it all looks right. Yeah, it all looks right. Yep, all looks right. I just eyed it down, but see how it works? You put this end through first. You put this end through first, and then these 3 you just slide through, and then you just go like this, nice and easy, and make sure they're all in order. So I want orange, purple, and then blue. Boom, there it is. That looks really good. So now all we got to do, hey, we got a helicopter in the sky. Now we have this hooked up. Now all we got to do is go hook it up onto the riser end. So let's go do it. Okay, so now here's the other end of the line right here. Here's my riser, hook up right here, right? We have these lines, so we're gonna just unscrew this till I get the gap. Almost there. Okay, we got this. Got that on. All right, now we're gonna screw this up. So I'm actually pretty impressed with how these actually aren't that tight, but I guess they don't really need to be that tight. They just need to be a little bit more than hand tight, so it needs to be just a snug, not Superman tight. Because I was able to pretty much just do it without having to have like another little bar there, okay? Boom. So now we gotta slide all my lines back to how they were. I'm trying to show you guys too in the best way. I should have had my GoPro on my head, on my helmet, but I did not bring that. So, okay, we have all these lines together. This little loop goes back. This is just a protector, so it stays all in place. Boom, there it is. Now we can actually go kite the wing and make sure that it's the right size. Make sure it gets all nice and tight on us. So, let's go give it a try. All right, looks nice and tight. Nice, man. Very nice. All right, I'm digging that a lot. Oh, it looks great. It makes you happy. Very nice. Loving the fact that it's nice and tight. Looks nice, man. Compared to my other side, it looks perfect right now. Good. I'm standing right next to a lot of trees, so I'm getting a lot of rotor. But man, looking at it, nice and tight. Nice. That's awesome. going on right now. We got the BR4 line replaced. We got the safety chopper going out. Wow. Epic. All right, so that's a wrap. So we just actually replaced the BR4 line. This is my old line in here now, which you guys can just see where that snag is right there. So I'm super excited that we finally just got to replace that. It was super easy. Hope that you guys all did enjoy the video. Please don't forget to definitely drop a like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned to my next upcoming videos. And until the next one, everybody, peace out.